Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show. I'm here to talk about the Dodgers. Losing the Texas Rangers. They drop the final game of the 3-game series. They don't get the sweep. They take 2 out of 3, which is pretty good, taking 2 out of 3 against the Orioles. And the Rangers, 2 of the best teams in the American League, 2 first-place teams. Big series winning for the Dodgers. Wish they could have got the sweep. It's just, I guess, we're allergic to getting sweeps now. We can't sweep anybody. But how typical an Austin Barnes double play to end the game. He has to be the worst Dodger hitter, one of the worst offensive seasons in Dodgers history. I mean, dude's literally trash. He went 0-4 today. He's batting now like 100. And every time he starts, we lose. We're like 10-2 in our last like 12 games or something. I saw a stat. And guess when we lost both those games, when Austin Barnes started, why does he have to start every third day when we're going for a sweep? Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, it's a really bad way to close out the game, but at least we won the overall series, and we still played fine. But the offense was kind of not really there after that first inning grand slam by Max Muncy, who's starting to hit better recently. He had a good series, I thought. And there's an inning where we had second and third no outs and we couldn't score. That was pretty much the nail in the coffin. But the Dodgers went 4-0 early and gave up 8 unanswered runs to lose this game. Bad way to close out the series. Would have loved to sweep, but take 2 out of 3 against 2 of the best teams in the American League, though. 2 first-place teams is good. The Rangers improved to 59-41. The Dodgers dropped to 57-41, but luckily the Giants and D-backs each lost, so the Dodgers are 4 games ahead in the National League West. But yeah, it sucks not to get the sweep. Shane Gartz sucked today big time. He was bad. Barnes is trash. But I'll take a 6-3 road trip anytime against 2 of the best teams in the American League. So I think this team's legit. We just need to get some pitching. And that's simple as that. Back home for 9 games. So we have a 9-game home trip. Plus the rest of the division lost too, so at least that's good. Y'all take the positives out of this game as well. There's some negatives, obviously, that we lost. But not just a great 6-3 road trip. They beat 2 division leaders and started the trip tied for first, and now they head home up 4 games in this division. I guess we have just a habit of winning the first and losing the third. I guess we're just allergic to sweeps, but I mean, I'll take the series, obviously, but that loss, I mean, it's hard to be mad. You can't win every game, okay? Tomorrow's a new day, and we'll be at home, starting a 9-game homestand. But Austin Barnes is just not it as a backup catcher. He's terrible. He's a terrible hitter, and every time he calls a game, he just can't call a good game. Julio Urias had a 1-hit game against the Mets with 7 strikeouts in 6 innings. In his last start with Austin Barnes, 8 earned runs with 8 hits in 5 innings. Emmett Sheen, 3.2 innings, 8 hits, 8 earned runs, 5 walks, 4 strikeouts. Not a coincidence. Austin Barnes just can't call a good game behind the plate, and it doesn't help when Emmett Sheen is pitching like trash. Leave Austin Barnes in Texas, dude. But the series win, I'll take it. But Sheen, man, he's ever since that Giants where he had that 6th inning no-hitter, he hasn't pitched good since. Sheen might have to get sent down. I don't see how he can keep him up at this point with the rotation. Because if we trade for a pitcher at the deadline, I don't see how you can keep Emmett Sheen in this rotation over, say, Bobby Miller. But we scored all 4 runs in the first inning, and we didn't do nothing after. So we scored 1 inning, we scored a grand slam, we did a grand slam, and then we done nothing after. I'll take a 6-3 road trip. Let's take care of the Blue Jays now at home. I guess we love not scoring for 8 innings. This happens every single Sunday. Barnes has to start, and he calls bad games and provides nothing with the bat. We haven't won on a Sunday in like 2 months. His leadership is not worth the contribution. The series already won, yes, I get that, but I would have loved to sweep. I'm sure Sheen would have had a much better game if he didn't have a useless catcher behind the plate. Will Smith should be the everyday starter. Barnes' experiment is over, and the double play to end the game. Great. Shane just needs to go right now. Or maybe it's just Austin Barnes calling terrible games is why he struggled. But 5 series wins in a row, I mean, you can't be mad. But a good road trip. Overall, still dominated the series. Nothing but respect and best of luck rest of the way for the Rangers. They have a great team over there. It's just the Dodgers just manhandled them the first 2 games. And the Dodgers just simply didn't come to play in the third game. After that first inning, the offense kind of just was lifeless. And Steve McShane, look, I think he'll be good. I think he'll be good for us in the future. But if we trade for a starter, I don't see how you can keep him up. Because you'll get Kershaw back, maybe Buehler. So it's 2 starters. Bobby Miller, maybe a pitcher you trade for the deadline, and then Bobby Miller. Or they can use a 6-man rotation, maybe. I don't know. Maybe just throw some ideas out there. But yeah, the bullpen, Emmett Sheen, 8 hits, earned runs, 5 walks, 4 strikeouts wasn't good. I gotta give credit to the bullpen. That was a bright spot out of this game. Y'all take the positives. Y'all take the positives and negatives. Vesia, 1.1 innings, struck out 2. Evan Phillips, an inning, struck out 2. So they combined for 4 strikeouts in 2.1 innings. Didn't give up a hit. Ryan Brazier, another scoreless 0. And Justin Brill struck out 2 after a scoreless 0 the night before. So you gotta look at the positive. The bullpen's been pitching a lot better, and they pitched about 4 scoreless innings of relief. Martin Perez for the Rangers, 6 hits, 4 earned runs, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. All 4 runs came in the first inning off that grand slam. Other than that, he pitched 5 scoreless innings after. And their bullpen combined for 3 scoreless with 2 strikeouts off from Chapman. Chapman is just so unfair throwing 103 with movement like that. But yeah, let's go to the offenses now. Will Smith finished the game out for the Rangers. Simeon 1 for 5 a walk. Jankowski 0 for 1 a walk. Lowe 1 for 3 a walk and an RBI. Josh Young 1 for 4 an RBI. Jonah Heim 1 for 3 a walk, 2 RBIs. Duran 2 for 4 an RBI. Brad Miller 2 for 3 a walk. Tavares 1 for 4, 2 RBIs. Josh Smith 0 for 2 and a walk. So everybody in their lineup got a hit except the 2-hitter and the 9-hitter, which aren't really big time hitters. So yeah, their offense was just simply better. The first few innings, our pitching finally got settled down, but the offense just couldn't do nothing after. Betts 1 for 4, Freeman 2 for 3 and a walk. Man, he's been lighting it up. He lit it up this series. Smith 1 for 4, Taylor 1 for 3 and a walk, Muncy 1 for 4 RBIs on the grand slam. Heltman 0 for 3, Rojas 0 for 3, DeLuca 2 for 4. Hopefully DeLuca starts more. A multi-hit game for him. Barnes 0 for 4 and Hernandez pinch hit 0 for 1. The Dodgers still 4 games up in the West after the D-backs and Giants lost as well. So they start a homestand against the Blue Jays tomorrow. So that's all to say. Until next time, act like. Peace.